Hello and welcome to the ComSpark Magazine interview series. I'm Dave Hammond with Parallel Technologies, and we're going to partner with ComSpark Magazine in a series of interviews. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Paul Naglich, the CIO of Roto-Rooter. So, Paul, thanks for taking some time to meet with us today.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for having me.
So, Paul, if you don't mind, we'll kick things off by how about you tell me a little bit about your career background? Like, how long have you been in IT, and how long have you been in an IT leadership role?
Sure. Started in IT out of school back in 1991. Had a business major. Didn't really quite know where I was going to go, like most business majors. But fortunately landed into an IT position at the time, just being a PC technician in the travel industry, and quickly from there gravitated towards technology. It was just 2 years after that a management opportunity supervisor role came open. So been in an IT leadership role for 25 plus years now, starting off as a PC technician and kind of winding my way through the different decades, if you will, of modernization over the years.
Things have probably changed a little bit in 25 years with technology.
Oh, absolutely. From just the simple DOS computers that we had at the time to now everything being cloud enabled, and whether you're public cloud or private cloud, it's been pretty exciting.
I bet. So have you ever used the technology to gain kind of a competitive edge specifically in your industry?
Yeah, for Roto-Rooter, specifically now, technology is a very big driver for us. Most of the world today is very mobile driven. And with the brand of Roto-Rooter, we've partnered with large platforms such as Google and Microsoft for search engine optimization. And with our brand again and all the markets that we're in, technology just from that really generates the lead for a call for service. So that's number one. And then obviously number two is how we proceed through the journey with technology. And that's a core differentiator for us as we deliver services.
Yeah. Now, with the added complications of COVID to your business, both from a home customer facing perspective and an IT perspective, what kind of challenges have you faced with Roto-Rooter?
The one thing that definitely when COVID started, everybody had we just didn't know. So there was definitely touching, washing the hands. Our service technicians show up with a tablet to perform services, and you're handing a tablet to a customer and having them sign, and so that was a unique challenge up front. Now that has since subsided, but we still have in person, we take all the steps for the face coverings. We wear gloves for every job that we have. The booties that we wear, not only not tracking in the outdoor elements, but that's what we face out at the customer site today. So we really try to use disposable implements for signing the tablet, and really just using CPE or protect PPE for when we arrive to the home for service.
Yeah. So that's an interesting segue to really my next question. So, in the plumbing service, technology tools are evolving, from the inspection cameras to gathering the documents and then gathering the findings from those documents to a third party for recording and in the third party application. So does IT specifically with Roto-Rooter, do they procure and both support these tools and softwares?
Oh, absolutely. We've got strong partnerships with not only our CRM tool with a software as a service, platform as a service with Salesforce and some other tools. But then third-party vendors, as you mentioned, Dave, like Rigid Connect. Rigid is one of our tool vendors that primarily help us with camera in main lines out at our house. So we partnered with them in coming up with technologies to actually obtain that video, record it to a thumb drive or another multimedia, and then integrate that into our CRM so that the whole journey from not only booking the service appointment, then capturing the elements along the way for the customer, and then the back end side for the billing comes together. So,
How do you navigate through those challenges, Paul?
yeah, that's a really big, you know, that's a big obstacle for a lot of us out in the field right now, just with, manpower in general. But more specifically for Roto-Rooter and a lot of service companies, different markets have different regulations. And there's some markets that, required skilled plumbers or licensed plumbers, and other pieces of our business don't rely on that. So we made a conscious effort to really put skill codes out in the field and correlate them with our call centers when jobs are coming in, using then technology to use machine learning and data analytics. We can then make sure that the proper technician is assigned to jobs that are coming in. So reduces the errors and correlates exactly where the technician is to where the customer is, and then making sure the right skill code is applied for transition or a quick, making sure the right person shows up at the right time.
Right. Customer service is huge. So I know all the end users or your customers. I'm sure they appreciate that.
Yeah,